There's a quiet revolution happening in the world of women's wellness. And it's not just about kale smoothies or gym routines. It's about the gut specifically, how our gut health shapes our brains, our moods, and even our hormones. Welcome to the fascinating world of the gut-brain axis, a two-way superhighway of communication between your digestive system and your central nervous system. For women, understanding and hacking this connection can be absolutely transformative. From reducing bloat and easing anxiety to balancing estrogen and enhancing mental clarity, the gut-brain axis may be the ultimate biohacking target. And the best part? You don't need a lab coat to start making changes. You just need awareness, intention, and the right tools. Let's start at the root. The gut isn't just a tube that processes food. It's a bustling, dynamic ecosystem made up of trillions of microbes, including bacteria, fungi, and even viruses. This internal garden is known as the gut microbiome, and it plays a critical role in digestion, immunity, inflammation, and perhaps surprisingly mental health and hormonal regulation. Recent studies have confirmed that your gut literally talks to your brain through the vagus nerve, as well as through chemical messengers like neurotransmitters including serotonin, dopamine, and GABA, many of which are produced in the gut itself. That's right, about 90% of your serotonin, the feel-good neurotransmitter, is made in your gut, not your brain. This explains why gut issues like bloating, constipation, or dysbiosis and imbalance in gut bacteria are so often accompanied by brain fog, irritability, mood swings, or even depression. And for women, there's another layer. The gut also helps regulate the metabolism of estrogen. If your microbiome is imbalanced, it can impair estrogen detoxification, potentially leading to hormonal issues like acne, PMS, heavy periods, or perimenopausal symptoms. The result? You're not just bloated, you're anxious, moody, tired, and hormonally out of sync. So what can be done? That's where gut-brain axis biohacking enters the picture. This isn't just about taking probiotics. It's about strategic lifestyle and nutritional shifts that support the gut's health so it can, in turn, support your brain and hormones. Let's unpack the most effective, evidence-based biohacks women can start using right now. 1. Start with the basics: hydration, chewing, and mindful eating before we dive into supplements and advanced techniques. The foundation of gut health begins with how we eat. Many women eat on the go, multitask during meals, or barely chew their food. This overloads the digestive system and disrupts parasympathetic nervous system activation, the rest and digest state we need to absorb nutrients properly. Biohacks. Chew your food 20 to 30 times per bite to mechanically aid digestion and give your gut a head start. Sip warm water or lemon water 15 to 30 minutes before meals to stimulate stomach acid. Eat without distractions, ideally in a calm setting, to activate your vagus nerve and improve gut-brain communication. 2. Diversify your microbiome with prebiotics and fermented foods. Your gut loves diversity, not just in microbes, but in the types of fibers and polyphenols it feeds on. Prebiotics are types of fiber that feed your healthy gut bacteria. Foods like garlic, onions, leeks, asparagus, bananas, especially slightly green, oats, and apples are all rich in prebiotics. Fermented foods, on the other hand, contain live cultures that help populate your gut with beneficial strains. These include kimchi, sauerkraut, yogurt preferably unsweetened and organic, kefir, tempeh, and miso. Aim to rotate these regularly to expose your microbiome to different bacterial species. Biohacks. Eat 5 to 7 servings of diverse, colorful plants daily. Think eat the rainbow. Incorporate 1 to 2 servings of fermented foods per day. Try prebiotic powders or inulin if your diet lacks variety, especially helpful during travel or busy seasons. 3. Heal the gut lining to reduce bloat and inflammation if you struggle with chronic bloating, food sensitivities, or leaky gut. It may be due to damage in the gut lining. A weakened intestinal barrier allows toxins and undigested food particles to enter the bloodstream, triggering inflammation that can affect everything from your skin to your mood to your menstrual cycle. Biohacks. Use L-glutamine, a naturally occurring amino acid that helps heal the gut lining. Try aloe vera juice, zinc carnosine, or bone broth for additional gut-soothing support. Avoid inflammatory triggers like excess alcohol, ultra-processed foods, and unnecessary antibiotics. For gut support your circadian rhythm, yes, it affects your gut too. Your gut microbiome follows its own circadian rhythm, which is directly influenced by your sleep-wake cycle. Poor sleep, late-night eating, or inconsistent meal timing can throw your gut and your hormones into chaos. And since women are already juggling cycle changes, stress, and external demands, stabilizing circadian health becomes even more crucial. Biohacks. Eat within a 10 to 12-hour window daily, time-restricted eating, ideally finishing dinner before 7 to 8 p.m. Get morning sunlight on your skin and eyes to reset your internal clock. Prioritize deep, consistent sleep 7 to 9 hours, as gut bacteria regenerate during rest. 5. Act the vagus nerve to improve gut-brain communication. The vagus nerve is the main channel through which your brain and gut talk. When it's stimulated, you feel calm, focused, and digest better. When it's sluggish, you're more prone to bloating, anxiety, and inflammation. Biohacks to activate the vagus nerve. Deep diaphragmatic breathing, inhale 4, hold 4, exhale 6. Cold exposure, splashing your face with cold water or cold showers, gargling, humming, or singing a loud meditation, and yoga. Just a few minutes of vagal activation per day can lead to better digestion and calmer moods. 6.adaptogens, herbs and gut mood supplements. Sometimes the body needs extra support. Adaptogenic herbs can help modulate stress responses and reduce cortisol-driven gut issues. Women particularly benefit from herbs like ashwagandha for stress, rhodiola for energy and focus, and holy basil for mood. Meanwhile, targeted supplements like magnesium glycinate, probiotics, or digestive enzymes can fill in specific gaps. Biohacks. Use multi-strain probiotics with at least 10 to 30 billion CFS to restore microbial balance. Take magnesium at night to relax muscles and enhance bowel regularity. Try digestive bitters or apple cider vinegar before meals to stimulate stomach acid. 7. Emotional biohacking. Healing trauma stored in the gut. It's no surprise that emotions are stored in the body, especially in the gut. Trauma, chronic stress, or even suppressed emotions can affect gut motility, enzyme secretion, and microbial balance. Women, often socialized to suppress emotional expression, may somatize these feelings into bloating, constipation, or chronic gut issues. Biohacks. Practice emotional release rituals like journaling, EMDR, somatic therapy, or breathwork. Build nervous system regulation with grounding practices like forest bathing, tai chi, or slow walks. Allow your gut to speak. Don't ignore what it's trying to tell you emotionally. 8. Biohacking hormones through the microbiome. The estrobolome is a subset of gut bacteria specifically involved in metabolizing estrogen. If this bacterial population is imbalanced, it can cause estrogen dominance, leading to PMS, mood swings, fibroids, or weight gain. Supporting the gut also means supporting estrogen clearance. Biohacks. Eat cruciferous vegetables, broccoli, kale, Brussels sprouts to support liver detox. Take calcium D-glucarate or DIM to assist with estrogen metabolism. Avoid xenoestrogens, plastics, fragrance, parabens, which can burden hormonal pathways. Final thoughts. Your gut is your inner oracle. Biohacking the gut-brain axis isn't about perfection. It's about listening deeply to the signals your body sends and responding with nourishment, intention, and self-compassion. When your gut is healthy, you think more clearly. You feel emotionally steady. Your hormones flow more smoothly. And for women especially, this inner balance can unlock confidence, creativity, and deep feminine power. You don't need expensive gadgets or extreme diets. Start small. Start with your breath, your breakfast, your boundaries. Trust your intuition. It often speaks through your gut. The journey to healing your gut-brain axis is also a journey back home to yourself.